you see behind the curtain, and I've had that experience. I tell people when I talk about leadership, the best leaders I ever worked with were in the SEAL teams.
Yeah.
And the worst leaders that I ever worked with were in the SEAL teams.
Yeah.
It's easy to confuse occupation and character.
Yes.
And there's the same struggles in the teams. And that's one thing I actually go out of my way to try to dispel misconceptions. Like, people think SEALs are, it's a valley of magical unicorns and there's rainbows and gumdrops are falling from the sky. Like, no. The honor man of my buds class is in prison for luring a couple back to his house, murdering them, and chopping them up with a Spyderco. And then he went and tried to rob a Hooters and take their T-shirts. That last part, I'm still a little bit weirded out by.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he was a sociopath, so the first part makes a little bit more sense.
Makes sense.
But he's the honor man of my buds class.
Yeah.
Not very honorable.
No.
I've seen it all. I've seen theft from your brothers, stealing, cowardice. And you see it all. And you got to learn. That's why I wanted, when I stayed in, that's why I wanted to switch from being an enlisted guy to an officer. I was kind of stalled out on the enlisted ranks, and I knew I wanted to stay. But if I was going to stay, I wanted to be in a place where I could have an impact. And that's why I chose the route that I did. It's tough. People look at the military and they think it's all stand-up characters and individuals. It is not. 100% it is not. And it's important. And I tell people, take every military member and every veteran you meet as an individual data point.
Don't wrap us all around them.
Correct. Yeah. And don't buy into any of the crap. Take each person for what they're worth. And if they're giving you a bad vibe, that's okay. Limit your exposure and avoid that, because, I get it, man. I was curious to